Hey, what's really good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Pain the God, aka Call Me Pain, and this is take two of me recording this video because my audio didn't record the first time. As you can probably tell from my channel and my activity, I've been gone for 2 weeks, I've been busy, but today is actually an important day, right? Today, for me, as a Pokemon YouTuber, even though I'm small, I'm making waves, I'm like working, I'm grinding, I'm on my grind. Uh, to make a name for myself. But today is the second time that I know of personally that Nintendo has shut down yet another Pokemon ROM hack. And this isn't the first time Nintendo has done this. You can look at Uranium, and it's not even just Pokemon. They shut down plenty of Mario ROM hacks, and then even of, I believe it was a Metroid ROM hack as well. So if you don't know, Pokemon Prism, which I've been following the past couple months, I think since September, when I saw the little trailer show up in my YouTube feed. I've been following, checking out. I thought it was like a really awesome game. It looked cool. I was excited for it, and then my man said he's finally going to release it in December of 2016. So I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. And then December 21st, which is the day before I recorded this, Nintendo, being Nintendo, did their usual thing and sent the creator of Pokemon Prism, who I forget what his name is, a cease and desist uh, for for Prism because of IP infringement or something dumb like that. And I make this video today not just to call out Nintendo on their bullshit, right? Not just for that, but for us as a community, whether it be ROM hackers, people who create Pokemon hacks because they enjoy the game and they want to make their own story to it, those creative minds, but also PokeTubers, people who've made a career out of playing Pokemon, who do this for a living, who actually have a say in how things go, who actually can have a say on how things go, and to really really call Nintendo on their bull. I don't know if Game Freak is also, I know Game Freak is a part of Nintendo, but I'm not sure if they also had a hand in this. But really, what Nintendo has been doing with the cease and desist have really been hurting their community. Like, fucking Nintendo is only been alive on what fucking on Super Mario and basically Pokemon. And you can argue the fact that yeah, they released other games like Splatoon. Their Legend of Zelda is very exciting and is about to come out next year. But let's all be serious. No one gives a fuck about that shit. People they go to when they think Nintendo, they think Mario and fucking Pokemon and Smash, which is also great. But like with this cease and desist stuff that's going on, it's really hurting the creative community for Pokemon. Fans like myself, who I've been playing Pokemon for 15 years, since Gen 2, Pokemon Silver Boys all day, every day. Um, like, and I love the game. I love playing. I love playing through the regular games, the vanilla games, and they're all fun and all. But you know, a lot of people who play those games end up randomizing it or changing it somehow because those the vanilla games can get boring at a time, right? And then this is where the ROMs come in, the ROM hacks and all that. Now, ROM hacking isn't really Nintendo has already said that that you just can't release the full game anymore, and they like put a restriction for that. So now it's just patches that you apply to your Pokemon game, and then you could play through the ROM hack. So they're basically just modding the game, and Nintendo, being the great guys that they are even putting a stop to modding, where they're really just screwing over the community, and especially the more creative community. These ROM hacks are out here extending the longevity of the game, right? A Pokemon game will come out, a set will come out, maybe 3 years later, right? Then a not maybe not a sequel, but a mix of the two will come out, and then a remake will come out for a span of like I don't know 5 to 6 years, right? And that's great and all, but when the original game, the fusion and the remake gets boring, and people have nothing else to do, like they don't want to fucking play the game anymore. They don't want to go on fucking line and like do Wi-Fi battles, or they'll just like go on Showdown or whatever. They start playing ROM hacks, which is something fresh and new to them. And I specifically don't want to name any ROM hacks for fear that some of these creators will also get shut down. And that's something I don't want to do. All these guys put in so much time, effort, and work into their games because for the love of the game. They don't even make money off this shit, and they still make games. Whether it's like Prism, this man released Pokemon Brown in 2004, and he's been working since 2008, 8 years to make this game, and 4 days before its release, he get fucking shut down. Like, no, that's not fucking okay. Like, hello, just can't be doing that shit, man. Like, for real. Like, like Nintendo is actually screwing the longevity of their fucking game. Like, let's say that this year, with the release of Sun and Moon, they officially say this is going to be the last Pokemon game that we're ever going to make. Well, you know what's going to be left? ROM hacks. You know why? Because ROM hacks, because they're fresh, because they're new, because their stories are interesting, and they actually appeal to more people because they don't have to like go out and pay for shit. Like, they can actually enjoy that. And the game is 20 years old, and 20 years later, people will still be playing these ROM hacks because they're so much fucking fun, right? And Nintendo just say, fuck them. We don't give a damn about these ROM hacks. We only care about what's gonna affect us and like how much money we'll take. And that's all the theory and all. But basically, how I see it, and you might see it similarly, Nintendo basically is just being a spoiled brat, where they don't want to share any of their stuff with people, and when someone else has something similar to theirs that they made for themselves, they said, you know what, our workers probably have been working on this game for 20 years, and you're just stealing our ideas. And don't get me wrong, those workers, those coders, those level designers, they do a lot of work to make these games. But a game made by a fan, someone who doesn't even want to make money but create something from scratch just for the love of the game, gets fucking screwed over for all their hard work and time because they're thinking, quote unquote, they're thinking about their employees. I bet you half of them don't give a flying finnock about whatever these fans make, just as long as they still have a job. And like I said this when I said recorded this first time, maybe like in Uranium, like they were so close. Not they weren't even so close to release of Sun and Moon, but because they were releasing so much news and information, Uranium was starting to draw attention away from Nintendo. So you know what they did? They shut them fucking down because they didn't want to deal with the competition. Like, only fucking little kids do that, man. And I could probably like go on and on about this shit, but like, what really, what really has to be done is we have to stand together as a community, as not just Pokemon fans, but also fans of Nintendo who want Nintendo to be successful. Like, yeah, we all want the best for like the best game company that makes their favorite game series or their favorite games. We want them to do their best. And we have to like stand up. We can't just like continue to get screwed over by game companies who just care about their own money and don't care about the actual fans or the people that'll actually like go out and buy for this shit. So we just I'm really standing for the Pokemon community, for the creativity of the Pokemon community, for everyone who plays a part, PokeTubers, ROM hackers, Nintendo themselves, Game Freak, their own company. I'm standing for all of them to be in creativity with one another and not let this type of nonsense continue. Because if it does, we'll just have nothing to play. And it'll result in maybe a boycott against Nintendo. It might be just like a small fraction of Pokemon fans that may be insignificant, but it's still a stand that we allow people to fully express themselves. And if Nintendo keeps going the way that it does, it's not going to be possible. So, and I know this might not get a whole lot of views, or a lot of people might not even fucking care, but I care. I care for every one of those people that have fun playing this game, because we're all in this together. Don't worry about it. We're all in this together, and this is all about each of us. And when Nintendo gets that, it's their fans that really support them and what have them, and like what their input is actually going to make a difference for them and actually succeed. That's when things are changed. So we just gotta keep we just gotta keep fighting. I don't care how long it takes. And for my boy on Prism, I'm standing for you. I don't care how many times you get shut down, but I want you to keep making your games, keep working, because what you do really is making a difference for folks, for people who love the game, for people who enjoy it, and your creativity and hard work deserves to be shined upon. So I hope everybody has a beautiful, wonderful day, and really consider some of the stuff that I said. I didn't cover everything, or I could go deep, more in depth, but really, it's no longer just about you or what you can't do, but really about all of us coming together and making a difference. So, like I said, I hope everybody has a beautiful, wonderful day, and I catch you guys later.